Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. How is everybody? How is everybody? Salam, shalom, Inhutepu, Ashley, Kamisha, Indigo. How y'all doing? Sister Ashe Divine, how you doing? Peace and blessings. Miss Liz, hey girl. Aisha, it's good to have you. Aji, good to have you. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Miss Mimi, how you doing? Lakeisha, it is good to see you guys. It is good to see you guys. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about the guru dilemma. Who does God talk to? Everybody wants to know who God talked to. Who's God talking to? What do you mean? That's an actual question. I thought it was evident. I thought it was really evident who God was talking to the whole damn time, but I guess not. I guess it's not so evident. Peace and blessings. Y'all know I don't get started till that counter says set. It just hit 7. Peace and blessings. First, I would like to say salam shalom hotep to my new crew, Carbonation. It's nice to have you. It's always good to know that the infiltrators are here. Please go ahead and let your guru know that I'm on and his lessons are beginning. Yeah, and go ahead and tell the queen of the earth plane that she can go to my YouTube page. I have a whole channel on polygamy itself that I've been teaching for years. So, because I heard that you were having problems, with the polygamy idea. So I want to go ahead and let you ease right into it. Because your fears are correct, darling. When his numbers go up, your time is going to go down. And if you think your time is going to stay the same, it is not. It is not. Your fears are based in true reality. So please go see that so you can adjust properly and, everything will be great. Now, the guru dilemma. Here's the problem with becoming the almighty, all-knowing, all thing. Who the fuck do you talk to? You get lonely. No, God doesn't get lonely. You know why God don't get lonely? And it's really this goddamn simple. And this is the guru dilemma. God doesn't get lonely because God created things. And when God set those things in motion, God was able to interact with those things. So he turned around and he talked to those things. I mean, after all, when you're sitting around thinking, who are you talking to? When you sitting around mulling shit over, who you talking to? That whole KRS-One experiment that was really badly explained by one particular guru that I like to call Captain Underpants. My son calls him Captain Underpanties. It's just about a frame of reference. Look, man, you'll even see it in masters. You'll see it in people who are proficient at what they do. You'll see it in experts. Check this out, man. A master teaches because he or she wants to see a reflection of themselves. So they teach their knowledge to someone else, so that knowledge can be reflected back to them so they can make corrections, not just in that person, but also corrections in themselves. So it is like a cell splitting itself. You're trying to make the closest copy of yourself that you can, so that the ideas that you have can bounce back at you a different way. It's like the law of echoes. Hello, 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 hello. That's how many times it bounced back and forth, and it keeps bouncing back and forth. That is the relationship between master and student. A true guru is trying to make another guru. They're not trying to make followers. They want somebody that they can bounce ideas off of, higher ideas than the ones that they had yesterday, which is why I go back to talk to my teacher. I go back to talk to the elders. I go back to talk to wisdom and experience. More knowledge and wisdom and experience than I have. But here's the beauty of the master-student relationship. What I didn't understand about my role until very recently is that at a certain point, the master allows complete free thought. The ideas are yours now, and they want to see how you are individually processing these ideas. When I sit and I talk to my teacher, what I didn't realize is that he's listening to his original ideas processed through me. And this is what they look like. This gives the teacher joy. Sometimes a little agony, sometimes a little pain, depending on the student and how they're processing the information. For instance, in fighting, right? When I'm training my students, of course I'm training them in a style of fighting, which has its own set of movements, its own set of philosophies. It's just a guideline. Once those are given, it's up to them to spice it the way that they want. So that when he and I, or I and she, go into combat, I am fighting a form of myself. I am now actively sharpening myself with skills that I gave to someone else. Does that make sense? Now, if this person trains by themselves, there'll be variations in the movement that I did not put there, that I personally have to adjust to on the spot. This keeps the master sharp. You might even come up with a move that I've never seen within those guidelines. This keeps me sharp. It keeps me learning. Or should I say it keeps the guru learning. It keeps the master learning. Who do you talk to? You talk to what created you and the things you created, because that's your only line. This is so damn simple. If God is everything and nothing is outside of it, what does it talk to? Itself? Peace, Alan. How you doing? I don't understand. The 1,000 things are within it. So what else does it have to talk to? And even in the midst of the 1,000 things being created, God is still only talking to itself. And that is the dilemma of the guru. The dilemma of the guru is he's only talking to himself. Until somebody presents an outside thought that sparks another interest. And the only way to do that is to produce something. So it can focus on itself and produce another question that can be asked or answered. That is the dilemma of the guru. Now, good masters, good gurus, they're into making other gurus. They want people to talk to. They want people up on their level. I don't want to talk to lower reflections of myself. I want to talk to higher reflections of myself. And what I find so beautiful is that it won't just come back in. Go out and come back in. So, gurus, good ones that are interested in your elevation, they want you to elevate. They want you to elevate beyond them. Because they want something that is concentrated on itself so they can bounce ideas off of. I don't want lesser people around me. I want you at your best. I want you at your highest. So when we communicate, so when we commune, it can be at its highest level. So it can be received at its highest level, even if we disagree. I've disagreed with a lot of people on a lot of stuff. But there's a way to disagree without being disrespectful. There's a way to disagree without being harmful. I can respect any point of view, but the minute you disrespect mine, I'm gonna fuck your shit off. The dilemma of the guru. Who do you talk to? If you're not making people to elevate to your level or beyond your level as a guru, you're not growing. You can't be. There's nothing to sharpen against. Everything that is sharpened has to be rubbed against something. I ain't into making slaves. I don't like slaves. Slaves are icky. Slaves have to be told what to do, when to do. I ain't got time for all that bullshit. I need independent thinkers. And don't get me wrong, y'all. And here is where, okay. You have two type of master-student relationships. I take that back. You have a master-student relationship and you have a master-submission relationship. The master-submission relationship has a whole nother dynamic because that dynamic is about domination. The master-student dynamic is about empowerment. So you have master-student, which is about empowerment, but master-submissive, that's about domination. This is a mutual respect. This is a mutual respect but with a whole nother twist to it. See, what y'all don't understand about submissiveness is they don't have to think. And some people are okay in that type of environment. They are okay with not thinking, because everything is done for them. All they have to do is what they are told. Peace, Haru. How are you? Imhutepu, bro. And that's something that I don't think that we as black people actually sit down and realize, that some of us just want to do what we're told. We only want to do what the fuck we're told. Period. We want to be led. We're okay with that. And in that, you choose your leader. The dilemma of the guru. Do you want a student or do you want a submissive? Submissives come with problems. Students come with solutions. Only when I'm doing this. She only does this when I'm on live. And I can push her away and she just keeps calling. The dilemma of the guru. And that's a question that the enlightened one, the guru, really has to answer. So y'all throw this to your gurus. And I would like to tell all the gurus and leaders that have contacted me as one whole collective, I love y'all, but fee do what fee do. Fee does what fee does. I didn't start this with your input. It's not going to end because you asked me to. I don't answer to y'all. I do what I want to do because maybe you asked me to do it and I was feeling like that at the time. But a lot of y'all don't know how to ask. It sounds more like telling. And my husband don't tell me what the fuck to do. And I don't mean that in a mean way, but he don't. He asks like I ask him. It's a mutual respect. And if telling you what I'm doing don't sit right with you, I got a small patch of garden out in front of my yard where I grow my fucks. And like I told you, it's a patch. So they didn't do well this year. I don't give a fuck. I don't mind working with you. But we're independent. I don't do packs well. And I don't do packs well because everybody wants to be a goddamn leader. I got one teacher. One. And his knowledge runs circles around all of y'all. I found my truth. And I'm living my truth. This man got me into the Hall of Fame in 2016. I was nominated and inducted into the Hall of Fame for Tai Chi. I don't see y'all's teachers doing that for y'all. No world acclaim, no world names. Y'all just running around in circles trying to figure out stuff that's really easy to figure out. So sometimes I think I'm the smartest person in the room. I don't say nothing. I just go, yes, sister. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you think this is about you, then it is. Don't put on the goddamn, we're at your, okay. Don't put on the damn shoe. Why didn't you ring the doorbell? You know what? And that's another thing, y'all. I ain't trying to be funny, but homes have fucking doorbells. Homes have doorbells. It used to be when you wanted somebody to know you were at their house, you rang the damn doorbell. If you're calling me, that means you ain't here yet. If you ring the doorbell, it lets me know you're here. You know, doorbells. Knock on the door, and she... This is a generational thing. This is a generational thing. See, people like me, we didn't have cell phones when we were growing up, so you had to go and knock on the damn door. You had to ring a doorbell. You motherfuckers that have damn cell phones, cell phone ain't knocking on the door, nigga. Knock on the door, let somebody know you here. The door is open! See what I have to go through? This is what I go through. This is where I go. Where she at? Look. Look. You see her? I don't see her. 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 You see her? Did you see somebody at the door? I ain't see nobody at the door. Did you see her at the door? I didn't. I'm just saying. Welcome to a guru's dilemma. See, I'm glad y'all are here. This is the shit gurus go through. This is what we go through. That right there. That. Y'all, this is what we go. This is why we make y'all pay us. This is the aggravation in which we make y'all pay us. This right here. Look, I got one at the front. Look. And one at the back, though. Look, like they doing something. Look, like they doing something. And one in the front, though. How one in the front, one in the back, and when I came down with nobody here, y'all saw, as long as y'all saw. I ain't gonna put him on video. I ain't gonna put him on video. I'm even walk around him. I ain't gonna put him on video.
It don't matter.
Go over the door with your wife. Love y'all. Peace and blessings. You know who this is. And people say, I don't help nobody. I help you take all these damn seats. We're about to get in here and do some things. Love y'all. Salam. Shalom. Hotep. Imhotephu. You know who this is. This is fundife. And I always got my ear to the street. My ear to the street. My ear to the street. Love y'all. And yo, honestly, if you're not outside of Sika or Ashe Divine and you're a leader, contact one of them before you contact me. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If Ashe Divine don't tell me or Sika don't tell me, and then as much as I love Sika, I'm still going to need Ashe Divine to backdoor that because that's my end. I do what that sister tell me to do. Only she can call me off. Love y'all. Peace and blessings. I say the divine. Yeah. All right, I'm done.